Welcome to cooking homemade Hawaiian pizza. For your sauce, you need to take some tomato paste, some dried dill and garlic, also salt and sugar. So, I also added to the pizza sauce some syrup from the tin with pineapples. So you may do the same or avoid this step. Then you mix everything and put your sauce aside to wait for the moment. And you switch to getting ready with the topping. So the basic topping is of course cheese. You need to grind your cheese. You may take mozzarella or Parmesan cheese or any other type of cheese you like, but make sure you have enough cheese for your pizza. Then you need to slice some ham into strips or to chop into smaller pieces, it's up to you. And to do the same with the bacon. You need to have ham and bacon as the meat components of your Hawaiian pizza. Then you are going to get ready with some pineapples. They need to be cut into smaller pieces in order to have very good layer of our topping for pizza. And after we finish with chopping all the components, we need to start with our dough. So, you don't need a rolling pin in order to get ready with your pizza layer of the dough. You just need some flour to be put on your table, and now you're going to do everything with your own hands. So you need to pull your dough. You need to cut it first into the pieces depending on the size of your trays, and then you are going to stretch your dough. This is the way I was doing this. Actually, I had some practice of stretching the dough for pizza this way some years ago when I was working in pizza shop in America, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thanks a lot for this great experience to Pizza Parma managers and their staff. But actually, to tell the truth, I forgot a lot of things. A lack of experience, of course, make you do it in a wrong way. But this is approximately the way to do it. Of course, if you have manicure, this is very difficult to make this way of stretching with long nails. Make sure your dough is bigger size than your tray in which you are going to use for your pizza, if this is a round tray. If this is a big tray, like standard size tray for the standard oven, the square shape, then you don't take care about the size because it's a different one. Yes, we will cover it. We do the same with the second piece of our dough, but this time we are going to use a different tray as I was showing. And for this, in order to put the dough, I use foil first and put some flour in it. So, and we get started with the sauce. You put some sauce on your dough. Make sure you have about 2 centimeters or 2 fingers side of your dough without any sauce and without cheese. Your cheese should cover your sauce, and then after you put enough cheese, good layer of cheese, you start with your topping. So you put ham, you put pineapples, you put your bacon. If you have dry Parmesan, you can use it as well as a top layer of your pizza. If you don't, that's okay. And after you make sure you have the good layer of your topping, you need to put your pizza into the oven. I was preparing 2 pizzas, so that's why I did the same procedure, the same algorithm with 2 pizzas. My manager in pizza shop I was working someday taught me that the layer of sauce and cheese, these 2 layers are very special and the most important for pizza. As you put your pizza into the oven, make sure the temperature is good enough, is high enough. You need to have temperature about 220 to 130 degrees Celsius. And to cook your pizza, to bake it for about 10 minutes. And it's ready. Here is what I got as a result.